So, unfortunately, nobody showed up for this event. Oops, actually they did.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. My name is Zakaria Abdullah. I am the President of International Conservatives for Reno. The two men speaking tonight are Walid Shoebat and Kamal Saleem. They are two ex-PLO terrorists, now peace activists. The message they are here to convey is one that every American should hear. As an Egyptian and a member of the Muslim community for many years, I found that their message rang true. Having said that, not everyone here will agree with what they have to say. I ask that you respect their First Amendment rights. During the Q&A session, I encourage everyone in this room to ask a question. I also encourage everyone in this room to challenge the two speakers here tonight. What will not be tolerated is long declarations or speeches. Anyone in here would like to do a speech that's 100% justified by the First Amendment? You'll just have to rent the hall and plan your own event. I present to you our first speaker, Mr. Kamal Saleem.
My name is Kamal Saleem. Tonight I want to talk about my story and what happened to me in my past. Tonight we stand here as free Americans, want to talk about freedom in general and why that's important for this country. My life began as born to a Muslim Sunni family in Beirut, Lebanon. My family were an Imamist family. They were very much zealot Muslim. From my childhood, I learned that my life is specifically to live and die for the cause of Islam. The teaching from my mom and dad was, from my childhood, as I start reciting the Quran with my mom, we read from Surah Az-Zulzula, and it says, فَمَنْ يَعْمَلَ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلَ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. That's Quran. And it says, whatever you do, bad or good, whatever small or big, you will see it in your lifetime and you'll see it hereafter. My father stepped before me that day and he said, come on, Allah will judge all your work, your good and your bad. And based on what you do, you either go to heaven or either you go to hell. I learned from my childhood that based on my work that I do here on earth, what will make place for me in heaven. I also learned that from the hadith by Muhammad from Sahih al-Bukhari wa Muslim, it says the day of judgment will not come about until the Muslim fight. Fight who? The Jews. Even the trees and the rock will cry out, Abdullah, Muslim behind me, and infidel, come and behead him. These are the things that I was learning from my childhood. The point I'm bringing here today is terrorism is within. It has nothing to do that my family abused me. It has nothing to do I was oppressed. It has nothing to do with anything that I was abused physically or sexually that I became a terrorist. Terrorism was born at my home. From my mom and my dad. My mom family came from the Ottoman Empire, Turkish family. My dad family came from Muslim Sunni family, which is blacksmith family, and they were solid Muslims. They are teaching, statistics shows about 20,000 children every year are taught to die in martyrdom. Why? What's taking place? Where are we going with this? After all, we are people of peace. We worship the same God. We don't mean any harm to you. Well, why 125 war all over the world taking place today? And 89% of those wars are Islamic war. We were trained for that time. We were trained for this hour. Today, I'm bringing you something here is to bring to you understanding something that your professors at the college would not bring or dare to bring because they're trying to be politically correct. I came from that back end. I came to the United States for specific jihad. It's called culture jihad. Now we train in the camp. We train how to stab, how to slit throat, how to bomb, how to kill, how to do everything. Now we went on our first mission to Israel, 7 years old. We went to the Golan Heights where the Syrian government has dug holes in the belly of the Golan Heights. As a child, I carried a knapsack on my back and we went inside Israel to rendezvous with the shepherds. The shepherds had their sheep waiting for us. In those knapsacks, there was bullets for AK-47s. There were 9 and 7 millimeter handguns. There were TNT blocks. There were hand grenades. We gave them to the shepherds. What did the shepherd do? They strapped them on the belly of the sheep and they took them inside Israel to commit missions. When I came home, I was hailed as a hero. My mom stood by the door and went, "Hail, hero of Islam!" My dad danced on the street with his sword and shield. I thought I was James Bond. I'm going to do a lot of things. Wait and see. I'm coming through. Open the path.